Hey everybody, I have paddled all the way up the Gunpowder River as far as I can go, and we are now in the lower stages of Hemlock Gorge. And what we're going to do is we're going to paddle back downstream from where we are now. I've tried doing this before using my head cam, but it bounces around way too much and doesn't make for very good video. And so today we're just going to use the dash cam, and we're going to turn around and get on out of here. So when I spin around, you'll get a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about. But let me use the current to actually spin myself around. And you can see a little bit of the gorge behind me. And that gives you a little bit of an idea why also we cannot go any further north. So we're just going to paddle on downstream from here. It'll take a few minutes and that'll be about it. We are going to go all the way down past the ford where horses are able to cross the water. It's very shallow, might be a little bit of a bumpy ride as we go through there, but we will go right on through and down into the reservoir proper. We are technically in Pretty Boy Reservoir because the reservoir property starts about a half mile upstream from us, maybe a mile upstream, where the Gunpowder River crosses underneath of Gunpowder Road. Everything downstream of that is considered Pretty Boy Reservoir, although as you can see we're still very much in a river at this point. But that won't last too much longer. About a half mile and we'll be in nice flat slow reservoir water. And I gotta say, the paddle downstream is a whole lot easier than the paddle upstream. We have one gentleman down here fly fishing, but I've already spoken with him, so he pretty much knows we're going to be coming on by, and he also knows we're going to be shooting video, so I don't think he's going to be too alarmed at somebody zooming on by and talking to themselves. Now, if you want to call that spot we just went through challenging, that is the most challenging spot that we will be crossing here. Alright, and it looks like I got just enough time to sneak through here before he casts his line out. And then we will be out of his way and on downstream. Have a good one, man. Good luck. Alright, the rest of the way is smooth sailing. We used to have an area down here, and I guess maybe as the summer wears on and the water levels drop a little bit, it might get a little challenging through here. It's really wide, it's really shallow with a sandy bottom, and right now I can get through it without dragging or hitting. But I suspect by late summer I will once again have to get out and walk my kayak through this area. Today I'm gonna take advantage of it. Twice now I've actually come upstream and I've actually made it through the ford that we're going to go through down here in a minute. Now I wasn't able to paddle my way through it. I was using the my paddle and pushing off the bottom like a pole, and I was able to sort of shove my way up through it, but I did get through it without having to get out of the kayaks. That's twice I've done that now, and I'm very proud of myself. It's quite a challenge getting up that. Again, we're going to probably hit a couple of rocks and sort of bump our bottom on the way through there a couple times, but other than that, we'll be through it without much issue. Big tree right there that the beavers have already halfway chewed through, so I would imagine by about midsummer there's going to be a tree laying across the entire river right there, and I'm not sure what that's going to do to the flow of the river, but it's definitely going to prevent me from paddling right on through there like we just did. All right, now I know you can't see it coming, but we got a little bit of what I'm going to call rapids coming up. This is the ford. And once we're through this, we'll be pretty much into the reservoir proper. This is the last part that's mostly like a river. And other than a few bumps and thumps along the bottom, we are through it. And now we are just flowing on down in the reservoir proper. There was a family down here splashing and playing in the water when I came through a little while ago. I guess they've had enough for the day and have moved on. Oh no, there they are. So we'll go ahead and stop recording here. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Oh, I got some debris in front of me. Probably sticks those kids were throwing out in the water. So, all right, everybody, I'm going to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed your little trip downstream with me. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you real soon in the next one.